Okay, kids, it's Dad. I gotta tell you a little story. This goes 15, maybe even 20 years ago. I worked at Banta. We're putting in our first digital infrastructure. What is digital infrastructure? We're putting in networking. We're upgrading the servers. We're adding lots of technology so that we can lead. And they asked me to be in charge of the technology, which is great. Great. That was totally my hustle, and I loved every minute of it. And I came across a company called Proactive Technologies, and they're building server boxes for us. And I remember very naively and very stupidly making a comment, well, why am I paying X for a box when I can have Dell build me the same box for X minus 100, or whatever that number is? And I went back to the president of Proactive Technologies, or our rep, and I think it was probably a Fuji rep, what's going on? Why am I spending extra money on this? And thankfully, I had the opportunity to meet the president of the company, one of the co-presidents of the company, Mr. Patrick Taylor. Texan through and through, oil man, worked in the oil fields, had a strong geology background, strong Texas accent, but for whatever reason, it just clicked. We kind of hit it off immediately. He helped me understand, and he always addressed me Mr. Clifford, which I thought was always funny. It is funny. A very respectful gentleman, and that's probably why we hit it off, because we just had a mutual respect for each other. He invited me to his home. I was there for some training. I got to break bread with his family, meet his children, meet his then wife, and he took the best care of me. Expect no difference from friends. You always want to take care of friends. I was at his office. I met his staff. I met his partner Kenny. Whole nother video on Kenny. We're not going into Kenny. That's not the Kenny show's not here. That's not for kids. This is the Pat Taylor show. And something changed in Pat's life, and he sold everything and wanted to kind of move into the mountains. And he did. He moved to Idaho, and he, climbed the Rocky Mountains. He's always been an outdoorsman. He's always been very rugged. I wouldn't want to be caught in an alley on the reverse side of that guy. You want him on your team. You want Pat on Tommy's team. You don't want to be against Pat. You want him on your team. And Pat became a writer. He's always been a writer. I remember reading some of his short essays, and I loved it because we have been together. And when I read what he writes, I hear it in his voice. And that always happens, and I love that. Whenever you meet somebody in person and spend some quality time with somebody, and then you read what they write, you hear it in their voice. And I love that. So he's a book writer. He's a book writer. And he sent me this package, and I haven't even opened it, but it's still sealed for my protection. So we're going to open it up right now. We're going to see. I'm excited. I'm not much of a reader. I do lots of reading. Don't get me wrong. But book reading, this is going to be interesting. Alone on Purpose. Patrick Taylor, that's him. That's my buddy right there. Look at this. It's got like a barcode on it too. This is like official. Bound. Good. Like what you've done here. Binding. Okay, good. Nice end papers. Remember those commercials? Nice end papers. How much would you pay for that? $25. And he has a nice little thing in here. A friend through many lifetimes. Thanks for sharing this adventure with me, Pat. This is awesome. I can't wait to read this. I look forward to reading this. He calls himself the Texas Yeti. That's hilarious. And he lives in northern Idaho. Next time I am in Boise, I am definitely going to take the trek wherever it is, and we're going to meet in the middle ground, and we're going to break bread and have a Diet Coke. But I look forward to this. I look forward to reading this and to reading his adventure. It's always fun to have friends. It's always amazing to have to meet people. I don't have enemies. I only have friends, and I have lots of friends, and it's amazing to have these friends. And it's amazing to see where they go, to see their adventures. This is an adventure, alone on purpose. Adventures in the 21st century mountain man. Just cool. I know an author. I know lots of authors, but now I know a new author. This is fantastic. Congratulations, Pat Taylor, on a successful book. Congratulations on making a difference. Look at him. He's sitting there in the middle of nowhere, just sitting. How awesome is that? Pat Taylor, I love you. We need more Pat Taylors in this world. We need more people who foster friendships, who go your own way, forge your own trail, but yet just do cool stuff. This is cool. I love you, Pat Taylor. Can't wait to read this and to share and to meet up and to rekindle. You are awesome. I love you, Madeline. I love you, Claire. I love you, Tommy. I love you, Emma. And I love you, Drew. You guys are awesome. We need more Pat Taylors in this world. Talk to you later. Bye.